40 people were basically used as guinea pigs.
I wouldn't use that term.
In viral experiments that you supervised. Those 40 people suffered long-term mental degradation, Dad.
Not all of them.
No. Just, what was it? Just 34 of them.
They volunteered.
Did they know about the risk factors?
At the time, it was impossible to predict what the negative effects of the protocol would be.
Yeah, but you knew there would be negative effects. I mean, you suspected that, right?
Every precaution that could have been taken was taken to prevent damage to the test group. And the ultimate result was a breakthrough that benefited people in every corner of the globe.
And unlike those 40 people, it put your name into every major textbook.
That was never the priority, Samantha. I'm deeply hurt that you thought it was. The quality of life for millions of people was guaranteed because of that research.
What about the quality of life for those 34 people?
I won't have you denigrate the success we achieved because of the methodology we used.
So the means do justify?
Sometimes they do.
You know, my whole life you have been this mythic, distant figure.
I never wanted to be.
But in the last few weeks since you moved here, I began to appreciate you as a man who has a passion for trying to understand, to appreciate you as a father. And now I don't know.
My life is my life. Are there things I would have done differently? Yes, of course.
Is Fairfield one of them?
No.
Sam.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, that's okay. Come in, Billy. I have to.
Maybe I shouldn't have told you, but I didn't want you to hear from Donald Lucas in open court.
No, you did the right thing, Bill.
We just got a call.
Yeah. I'm ready. I didn't know you and Janet were talking again.
Yeah, since Christmas, off and on. I may be seeing her in a couple of weeks. We have certain parenting issues to discuss.
How do the girls feel about her getting remarried?
One for, one against.
Welcome to my world. Come on in.
Carl Wiley, 30 years old, high school science teacher. Fourth victim with this type of multiple stab wounds. First was male, next to female. All with ashes on the forehead, all killed in the southeast United States. There's no indication that the victims knew each other.
Same ice pick type device. No single wound deep enough to kill. But in the aggregate, pretty lethal.
First victim received 8 wounds. Subsequent victims, 22, then 36.
It's taking more time. Getting better at controlling the victims and his environment. The pain he inflicts may be a source of amusement. He enjoys the act and enjoys it more with each experience.
Gina White, please.
She's at work.
Who is this?
Katie?
Are you her little girl?
I'm 10.
Well, I do apologize. You have a very pretty voice, just like your mom's. Is your daddy there?
He doesn't live with us. Who is this?
Just an old friend of your mom's. I'll call back later. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
All 4 victims were between 28 and 30. Now, that smaller chronological window usually means the killer's in the same age range. Got a registered nurse, owner of a retail computer store. Those were women. The other male was a violinist with the Charleston Symphony. There appears to be no commonality, but we're checking.
Were any of the victims Catholic?
Only the violinist.
Maybe the killer was Catholic. That's why he's using the ashes. It's a sign of repentance.
Go forth and sin no more. Heard that every Ash Wednesday.
But what kind of sin? They had no criminal records. They were all pillars of the community.
Well, the killer certainly thinks they're guilty of something.
73 stab wounds. My God.
Can you tell if he was conscious throughout the entire ordeal?
No. But the tox report shows that the other victims had not been drugged, so we're just going to have to wait for the test on this guy.
Any sign of a struggle?
Mm-mm.
So he's able to inflict unspeakable pain. They're not drugged, they're not bound, but there's no struggle.
They could have gone into fairly immediate shock.
Hi.
You find anything about this guy?
He went through life without casting much of a shadow. Even the teachers he worked with over the past 2 years had nothing to say.
So this guy was a complete loner. We can't find any background at all.
There is one possibility. His mother. But I don't know what we're going to get out of her.
And why were they estranged?
You could put it that way.
Mrs. Wiley, we're very sorry for your loss.
We won't take too much of your time, ma'am.
Oh, well, that's good. Because I'm late for my meeting with the mayor.
What can you tell us about Carl?
I did the best I could for him. You know, raised them all by myself. I did the best I could. What, is it my fault that I'm always working for idiots? Perverts? Always trying to hit on me?
What about his friends?
He had a lot of friends. You know, they used to crash at my pad all the time, and they were good kids. Well, most of them were good kids. Except Rodney. He took my lawnmower, said he was going to go fix it, and then I never saw it again. Suddenly, he's riding around on this brand new bike. He sold it. He sold it. That bastard they should have drafted.
When was the last time you saw
They should have drafted that bastard.
Mrs. Wiley?
Mrs. Wiley, when was the last time you saw your son?
A long time.
Mrs. Wiley, your son did very well. He was a high school science teacher. Everyone seemed to really like him.
Did he have a beard?
Yes, he did.
He always wanted to grow a beard. Cool.
Draft crashing on her pad. It's like her development was permanently arrested in 1968. Probably dropped so much acid, we're lucky she remembered Carl at all.
Smith Waters. No, please just take a message and tell him I'll get back to him. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Your father?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You have to talk to him sooner or later.
I don't know. Billy, he may have spent time with his victims, at least with the first one. James Keeler, killed 6 months ago, unmarried, lived alone. Look at the coffee table.
Bless a beer.
Yeah, but there are 2 coasters now. Why would you need 2 coasters if you're alone?
One of them could have been left over from the day before.
No. According to his friends, James was a bit of a neat freak. Now, what if it's part of the killer's plan to get to know his victims? I mean, maybe he's very social. He knows how to appeal to them, get them off their guard, get them to trust him.
Hi, Gina. This is Josh McNeil.
Who?
Josh McNeil from the radio club at Edgemont High.
Sorry, I don't remember you.
Oh, I understand. I was a year behind you, but I always loved listening to your show on the PA. You know, your voice hasn't changed a bit.
It hasn't?
No, I'd recognize it anywhere. I'm the general manager at WTSE in Dayton.
Really?
You know, it's a shame you never pursued the on-air thing. The opportunities for women in radio today are just outstanding.
Is that so?
I'm just in town for the night, and I was hoping that we could get together.
Tonight?
Well, I'll be at the Fremont at 9.
I don't know if I can get a sitter.
You know, you still sound sweet and seductive at the same time. It's a perfect drive time voice.
You really think so?
Trust me, would I lie to you? The Fremont, 9 o'clock?
Sounds good. I'll see you there.
Bye-bye now.
Malone.
Mr. Anderson is here to see you.
Send him in. Walter.
Thank you for seeing me. I feel strange coming to you like this.
Please.
I'm trying to be part of my daughter's life again. It's not easy. And the timing of this revelation, I've made my share of mistakes, but I revere human life. I had a difficult decision to face 30 years ago. I suspect that my age and my ambition helped make the choice too easy.
Having an ego is not a sin. But when we misrepresent ourselves to our children, then...
How did I do that? By not telling a 6-year-old something she couldn't possibly understand? Did you tell your family every time one of your monsters got away?
No. But whether I told them or not, they knew. For better or for worse, our children look up to us. They see us for who we are, flaws and all. Doesn't matter if they're 6 or 60. We're never too old to break their hearts.
So, what do I do? I can't make her forgive me.
Let her come to you.
What if she never does?
Then everyone loses.
Here's something that might help. All 3 victims share a blood condition called thalassemia minor. The red blood cells are disc-shaped instead of round.
Could the victims be related?
It's hereditary through the male line, yeah.
Carl Wiley was raised by a single mom. No father figure. A distorted self-image can sometimes be found in children who have been raised without a father. Grace, do you think it's possible that the victims share the same father?
Well, I won't know until I get the DNA results back, and that's going to take a while. I'm also going to need a baseline tissue sample to compare it to.
Well, maybe Amber Wiley can tell me who Carl's father is. Thanks, Grace.
Yeah, well, that would make my job a lot easier. Not that we want to start making a habit out of that.
Oh, don't tell me you don't recognize me.
Josh?
Oh, you look great.
Thank you. You sounded so familiar over the phone. I thought you were someone else.
Well, you're not disappointed, are you?
No. Mm-mm.
Can I get a draft beer and another one of these for the lady?
Sure.
You know, I bet you never knew that I had a real thing for you in high school.
Mm-mm.
Well, the good news is, now we have a chance to make up for lost time.
So, general manager of WTSC, that's pretty impressive.
Well, what can I say? I caught a few breaks. Thank you.
So, who were your friends in high school? Did you date anyone?
No one in particular.
I didn't go to high school with you.
Sure you did. Class of '86.
No, I've never seen you before in my life. Look, I don't know what kind of sick game you're playing here, but
Hey.
let go of me.
Hey.
Let go!
Hey, you heard her. Let her go.
Oh, yeah. What's it to you?
You're scaring her now.
Back on.
Take it outside.
Thank you. I'm so embarrassed.
Don't be.
When this guy calls me up out of the blue and starts dropping names, thank you. Like we knew each other from high school, and I'm usually a lot more careful.
The world is full of scary people. Would you like me to walk you to your car?
Well, I've got the babysitter for a few more hours. Let me get cleaned up, and how about if I buy you a drink?
Okay.
Okay.
Carl's father. Back then, man, it was the 60s. You know, summer of love. Who cared, right? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Am I in trouble?
We had reason to believe that all of the victims shared the same father.
I wasn't exactly selective.
Mrs. Wiley, do you know who Carl's father is?
Your son was murdered by a serial killer. Without your cooperation, more people will die.
That's not possible. It couldn't be him. He's still inside. No.
Who?
All those crazy pictures of CJ in the paper afterwards.
CJ?
I was 17, man. I didn't know anything. He knew everything. The whole world was doing it, right? It's gonna be a revolution. I didn't know anything about his purpose.
CJ, Christopher Joe Ballman.
He was everybody's old man. He was and we were all his wives. Most of us didn't even go on the killing trips, man. Just a few that were handpicked by CJ. We were just his pleasures. Can't get rid of it.
So someone's killing the children of CJ Allman. This whole thing could be about revenge.
And I got married right out of high school. Mistake. I had Katie. Best thing I ever did. But I have to say that whenever I turn on the radio, I just...
That should be you.
Yeah. Yeah. But we have to be practical in this life, right?
Sure, if you want to see it pass you by. Like, it's never too late, Gina. You can be anything that you want to be. I'm in computer software.
Yeah.
But after hearing you, I can tell you have the voice. No, personality explodes from you. That's what an audience wants. You have what men want to hear late at night or wake up to early in the morning. I feel selfish being the only man who can hear you now.
It's funny, but I feel so connected to you. No, not a new age connected, but like we share something very special.
Maybe we do.
If he is avenging the death of a loved one, he may feel obligated to tell them who he is and why he's doing what he's doing.
The Allman farm was eventually tied to 12 murders during the late 60s. Allman preached free love and anarchy, but in reality he was using sex and drugs to condition his followers, mostly women. He called them his chickies, and they killed for him without question.
I just bet they did. His chickies used hot sewing needles to carve the circles in their foreheads.
Yeah, well, the killer is also putting ashes in the same place as a reminder of their sin. The sin of being born. Original sin.
So why did he start killing 6 months ago? It's been, what, 30 years since the farm?
Well, if he did lose a parent or a sibling when he was a child, when he found out who was responsible, it may have triggered him.
Where are we on the list of relatives of Allman's victims?
Still working on it, but I mean, where do we stop? Immediate family, cousins, second cousins?
We don't stop, just keep going. Do any of them stick out? Anyone with a history of violence or mental illness? Are there multiple victims in any one family?
Yeah. 6 families suffered more than one loss.
This concentration of kills is limited to the southeast. Focus our search on families that live in this area.
Why is he only killing here?
Someone's had too much to drink.
Ooh. So what are you gonna do about it?
Don't do that.
Oh, come on, it's just a kiss.
I said don't.
I thought we were connected.
You are not worthy. See, I am the one who found you. You came to me. I told you I was Josh, and you did exactly as I said. That other guy's some idiot that I hired.
Who are you?
The dream is alive, Chicky. The dream is alive.
Okay, that's it. I don't care if I ever meet a man. Oh, God.
At least he's calling. When Janet and I were married 6 years, she had an affair. Lasted a couple of months. I opened one of her letters by mistake. She ended it the next day. But I never let her forget it. I'd find ways to remind her. I punished her for years, never considering my own culpability. The 8-hour weeks, how I left her to raise the girls alone.
You have a tough job, Bailey.
She asked for forgiveness. Instead, I made her beg for it, day in, day out. You feel the decision your father made 30 years ago was wrong. Are you going to deny yourself and him a relationship because of it? Hold him up to some arbitrary higher standard because of who he is?
It's not fair.
But that's the deal.
Did you ever forgive her?
A little too late. Priority 1 is identifying Allman's remaining children. Notify them that they could be in serious trouble. Talk to me, Georgie.
I don't have much to say. I mean, we're talking the 60s here. The dropout generation. People did not exactly believe in paying Social Security taxes.
The killer was able to find him.
Yeah, that's because he's had a lot longer to look. But I'll tell you one thing. Allman is more popular than ever. I've counted 6 websites, 12 fan clubs, rap artists recording his manifesto.
Well, the phone was in Baylor County. There must be some birth records.
Maybe we should go to the source. Mr. Allman, my name is Samantha Waters. I'm with the FBI.
I know who you are.
Then you know why I've come.
Ready cat. Nosing round the cat trap. Piggy's got a piece of cheese, but I'm not coming out.
Mr. Allman, someone is killing your children.
Oh, I love the children.
Then help me. I need the names of the mothers, all the women that you may have slept with.
The chickies. The little chickies. Lay broken eggs.
Mr. Allman, unless you help me, you and everything you represent will die.
You are not saved. You don't want the wisdom.
No. I want the killing to stop.
Why? Death is beautiful. It's a dream. No different from life, right?
I'm sorry, I don't share that belief.
Irrelevant. The light is all around you, baby. But you don't see it, do you? You need to get clear, chickie. End of transmission.
Mr. Allman, without those names.
Names. I have had hundreds of names. Jim Jones, Koresh, Heaven's Gate. Hey, these are facets. These are permutations. I am in every man. All man. The dream is alive, chickie.
Then why don't you know who's killing your children?
You bitch, you speak to me of knowledge when you are flying blind. Listen, it is all coming down, and it's all coming down fast. It's here, but you won't see it. My throne will be on the highest parapet. My slaves will be legion. You among them. You will serve me with monkey meat and kumquats and berries and feed. I will burn your paper cities with my mind. Love, plague, and locust, and children.
You okay?
His eyes were like looking into a black hole. Lucas is the only other person I know with eyes that dead.
Malone.
Bailey, it's me. I found birth records for 8 children attended by midwives at C.J. Allman's farm. Now, 5 were victims of our killer. 1 died in a plane crash in '91.
What are the names of the other 2?
Toby Watson and Vern Harper. I'm still looking for a viable address on Harper. Last known for Watson is in Marietta, where he lived with his adoptive parents.
Thanks, George.
Mr. and Mrs. Watson, it's urgent that we make contact with your son, Toby.
It's been 3 years since we've seen him.
He may be in some danger that has to do with his birth parents. Did you ever have contact with Toby's mother?
she died when he was 6 months old. Drugs.
We think that Toby's biological father may be C.J. Allman.
The killer?
Yes.
We knew something was wrong. Almost from the moment we brought him home. In 1 minute, he could be the most charming, the sweetest, and a look would come over him. Something in his eyes. He wouldn't be the same boy.
Our 2 daughters are adopted. One's a doctor. The other's a graphic artist. We gave him the same upbringing as we did the girls. Same opportunities, education, love.
The accident.
What accident?
When he was 14, Toby was playing on that balcony with a friend of his. The friend fell and was killed. I never did get the sense from Toby that it really was an accident, or that he was sorry.
It's him. Not only is Toby Watson one of Allman's children, he's killing off all the others.
He's killing off pieces of himself.
Yeah, classic self-directed rage.
Bailey, I found an address and phone number for Vern Harper.
Hello?
Mr. Vern Harper?
Yes.
This is Special Agent Bailey Malone of the FBI.
The FBI? What is it? What's wrong?
I need you to leave your house immediately and go to the nearest police station. I'll give you our number. I want you to call as soon as you get there.
Am I in some kind of danger?
Please, sir, just do what I'm asking.
I am. I am in danger. That's what you're telling me.
Mr. Harper, I don't want you to panic. Try and stay calm.
He's after me. Someone's breaking into the house.
Mr. Harper. Who is this?
What is it?
It's the FBI.
FBI?
Hello?
Is this Vern Harper?
Yeah.
Who's the man with you?
His name's Toby Watson.
Listen to me, Vern. You have to get out of there.
I live here.
Come up with any excuse you can, then get in your car and get the hell out.
What do you mean, get out of here? Who is this? Oh, my God!
GPD, get them over there now.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! No!
I am in danger. That's what you're telling me.
Mr. Harper, I don't want you to panic. Try and stay calm.
He's after me. Someone's breaking into the house.
He's playing with us. Relishing the fact that he's winning.
If he's killed off all his targets, he's won. Fast forward to the attack, Joe.
Spoke to Moultrie PD. They'll canvass the area surrounding Harper's building, put up roadblocks. Toby's in the wind.
Wait, you're so good at that.
What?
Death is beautiful. Toby must have been 2 when Allman went to prison. I doubt that he ever met him in person, but the other day when I visited Allman, he said the exact same thing. Death is beautiful. The distorted self-image. Toby's become his father.
Nature over nurture. He was genetically programmed to follow his father's path.
Yeah, but he hasn't. He's been eliminating his father's mistakes, purging the world of them. That's why he uses the ashes. And there is one difference between Allman and Toby, though. Allman had the power to persuade other people to do his killing for him.
Maybe in his mind, he thinks that makes him the better man. Maybe all this was about proving that to his father.
There is one murder that C.J. Allman committed. He killed his adoptive parents.
Well, I don't know what made me think to defrost a roast this morning. We never have it except on special occasions. Oh, and this certainly turned out to be a special occasion.
It's my favorite. Must be a mom thing.
I can't get through. Line is dead. Is there service in the area?
Service in the area is fine. It's just their house.
Call Marietta PD. Get them to the house.
What's wrong with the phone? I'm trying to make a call.
I don't know. It worked before.
6 months ago, I found out something very interesting. I found out who my father was. Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, we didn't know ourselves. Until today, we didn't know. The FBI people told us. They said you could be in danger.
Don't worry about me.
Darling, we always loved you.
But you knew that I was different. Why didn't you give me back?
That sure smells good. I'm hungry.
So am I.
rolls are done.
Oh, I'll get them.
I better give him a hand.
There's someone in the dining room.
Take it out.
FBI, don't move! Put your hands up. Put your hands up!
Is there a problem?
Thanks a lot.
Let's go.
That room's clear.
He cut the phone lines because he knew we were going to call? Is that part of his game?
He's been killing for 6 months. Knows he's looking at the electric chair, and he just sits here, waiting for us.
Mrs. Watson, did he threaten you?
No. We were just about to sit down to dinner when you came in.
He never threatened you in any way?
He's our son. I'll make every resource we have available to him. Lawyers, whatever it takes. We chose to raise him. He'll always be our son.
Why would Toby want to be caught? To punish himself? Penance?
Go forth and sin no more.
Let's draw this one up.
Samantha,
Dad, I'm sorry it's so early.
it's all right. I fell asleep at my computer. I used to be able to go all night, but I guess I'm getting old. Come in, I'll make some coffee.
No, I have to go.
Come in.
No, Dad, I do want you in my life. There were too many years when you weren't, and
I want that too, Sam.
I guess I just don't know what I expect. You know, I mean, I have so many expectations of so many people in my life. I mean, even myself, and I think that there are expectations that can never possibly be met, but I do want something.
Tell me when you're ready.
Goodbye, Dad. Where was Toby Watson sent?
I don't know. Where'd they send Toby Watson after his arrest?
Georgia State Mental Facility.
The prosecutors asked for it? Thanks, Al. Georgia State Psychiatric Center. He was sent there for evaluation at his attorney's request.
That's why he only killed in this area. He wanted to be sent there.
Hey, Omer. I read your book.
Hey. Would you sign it?
Yeah. 1 minute. All right.
Like when you talked about monkey meat and kumquats. That spoke to me, man. I get what you're saying.
You really do see the light, don't you, man?
Yeah, like in the new millennium, there'll be a
epoch. Zombies don't even know it's coming.
No, they don't. Dad.
All available security personnel, code blue. All
dream is dead.